Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, Campion student dies in goalpost mishap. The family of an 8th grade student and the wider Campion College fraternity are trying to come to grips after the sudden death of a teen from injuries he suffered after a football goalpost fell on him on the school compound on Tuesday. The news was told that just after 3 p.m., the boy, who was a member of the school's rugby team, was playing on the goalpost that was not firmly tethered to the ground when it fell on him, causing serious injuries. One unconfirmed report was that he was getting ready for rugby practice and was stretching near the post when the accident happened. He was rushed to a nearby medical facility where he was pronounced dead, the news was also told. There was some confusion when the news broke, as the impression was that he was a member of the school's football team that participates in the Issa Manning Cup competition. It was thought that the accident took place during a training session, but a text purportedly from the coach of the Campion College team said that the team had conducted a training session without any incident. In March 2011, 9-year-old St. Peter's and Paul Preparatory School student Jeremiah Son Jr. died after a goalpost on the school's playing field fell on him. The tragedy resulted in St. Peter and Paul Prep, a feeder school for Campion College, implementing a number of safety measures, among them the use of aluminum goalposts. 3 months before that, a similar tragedy claimed the life of 7-year-old Nicholas Hamilton at a Cookview Primary School in Westmoreland. Carpenter ordered to pay $65,000 for assault incident at a Clock Tower Plaza. A self-employed carpenter was on Tuesday ordered to pay $65,000 in restitution for assaulting a man during an argument at a Clock Tower Plaza in September. Appearing before the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court, Wesley Campbell entered into a guilty plea for assault occasioning actual bodily harm. According to the police report, on September 18, 2024, at 8 p.m., the complainant was at a Clock Tower Plaza when he got into an argument with Campbell regarding money Campbell had won. The accused then reportedly hit the complainant with a chair, causing bruises to his face. Campbell, however, told the Chief Parish Court Judge Chester Crooks that he did not mean to hit the complainant but had moved the chair during the argument, and given the closer distance, it hit him. At the very least, you were provoked, but it doesn't justify what you did, Judge Crooks responded. Noting that Campbell has no previous convictions, Judge Crooks added, "You both had a bad day. I am not going to send you to prison." Campbell then apologized to the complainant and was ordered to pay $65,000 in restitution. They are to return to court on December 4, 2024. His bail was extended. Woman pleads guilty to assaulting district constable resisting arrest. A 20-year-old woman who assaulted a district constable at a police station on Tuesday pleaded guilty to a slew of charges in relation to the incident. Teresa Paisley pleaded guilty to assault occasioning actual bodily harm, assaulting a district constable, and resisting arrest before Chief Parish Court Judge Chester Crooks in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court. She, however, pleaded not guilty to disorderly conduct. The charges stem from an October 15, 2024 incident during which Paisley was brought to the police station for allegedly making threats against a man. According to court documents, when the man was giving his report to the police, Paisley started acting boisterously in the police station. An officer then attempted to arrest her, and Paisley reportedly punched the officer in her chest and grabbed the officer by her uniform. The district constable has been on sick leave since the incident. Paisley is to return to court on December 16, 2024, when the judge requested that the medical expenses for the injured officer be presented before the court. Com charged with murder after shooting motorist who threw soup. The Director of Public Prosecutions has ruled that Constable Kevin Delworth be charged with the murder after he allegedly shot a 47-year-old motorist who reportedly threw soup at him during a traffic altercation. The deceased is Conrad Mahaber. Delworth, a 36-year-old police officer from Spanish Town, was granted bail of $400,000 by Senior Parish Court Judge Yvette Wentworth Miller in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday. His attorney, Althea Grant, argued that he is not a flight risk and has served 13 years in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Delworth is required to report to the Spanish Town Police on Mondays and Saturdays and will reappear in court for committal proceedings on February 7, 2025. The incident occurred on August 22, 2023, when Delworth, while driving on Brunswick Avenue, identified himself as a police officer and instructed Mahaber to clear the road. Delworth claimed that Mahaber was attempting to retrieve a firearm, prompting him to fire his licensed weapon, hitting Mahaber in the upper body. A licensed Glock 17 was removed from Mahaber, who was later taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries after surgery. Delworth has also been charged with using a firearm to commit a felony. The Independent Commission of Investigations and the Inspectorate and the Professional Standards Oversight Bureau conducted an investigation leading to the file being submitted to the ODPP, which issued its ruling on Monday. Kingston taxi operator accused of stealing vehicle in St. Andrew. A 30-year-old taxi operator has been charged over the alleged theft of a vehicle from a parking lot on Constant Spring Road in St. Andrew on October 17. Jeremy Knight from Long Lane, Kingston 8, has been charged with larceny of a motor vehicle. According to reports from the Halfway Tree Police, Knight allegedly stole a Nissan AD wagon motorcar from a parking lot between 2:40 p.m. and 5 p.m. He was later apprehended following a police operation and formally charged after a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. Police blamed for delay in high-profile accident case. An outstanding accident report, which is to be provided by the Accident and Reconstruction Unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, is being blamed for a further delay in the almost one-year case against the 47-year-old Delroy Rodney, the Westmoreland taxi operator, who is charged with 5 counts of causing death by dangerous driving. During Monday's sitting of the Michaelmas session of the Westmoreland Circuit Court, the prosecution reported that it is now in possession of the post-mortem and medical examination reports, which were previously outstanding, leaving the accident report as the only outstanding item. According to the prosecution, it has been 4 months since the case has been before the court, but the police have failed to produce a letter to support their statement that they were not able to examine the truck in which the accused man collided. I have received the post-mortem examination report that was outstanding, and I also received a medical certificate this morning. They will be prepared for disclosure to the council, the prosecution told the presiding judge, Justice Courtney Day. I am awaiting a further statement from an officer who is on the way with that document. Last June, the JCF, through a senior officer at the Area 1 Accident and Reconstruction Unit, informed the court that the force does not have the equipment needed or the requisite training to assess the black box of the Shackman truck, which was involved in the crash that left 5 persons dead. Access to the information on the black box is critical to the defense's case. Given the status of the file, what I will ask is for a plea and a case management date hearing for disclosure of the documents that I have received this morning on council, and for us to agree on any agreement for the next step of the matter, the prosecution told the court. Following that submission, the November 11 was decided on. On November 13 last year, Rodney, who owns and operates a Toyota Voxy as a public passenger vehicle, was driving along a main road in the parish when his vehicle collided with a white Shackman motor truck, killing 5 people who were passengers in his vehicle. After the accident, Rodney was charged with 5 counts of causing death by dangerous driving. Those who perished in the crash were identified as a 15-year-old schoolgirl, Lavicia Forrester, and her 39-year-old mother, Petrina Wallace, of Gordon District in Whitehorse, O'Neill Allen and his mother, 65-year-old Angela Samuel of Mount Edgecombe, and the 54-year-old Janet Thompson of McAlpine. Relatives of the accident victims and the accused man's legal team were in court Monday, keenly watching the proceedings. Rodney's legal team, which featured attorney-at-law Lambert Johnson, Faith Salmon, and Shanika Somerville, expressed a desire to do whatever they can to help move the case forward. Rodney, who is out on bail on a $7 million bond, is required to report to the Bluefields police station on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays between the hours of 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.